Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. In the last episode, we got ourselves over to the Grancel because everything was going wrong. Also, off screen, I went back and got the two hunts that we didn't do here. So those are on screen. I'm not going to go over like the battles or anything, I'm just going to show you what they contained, where they were. So yeah. Sorry. But here, let's report to Elnan. I reported everything? Okay, I guess I did. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I got everything. So if you wow, yeah. That's weird. If you did everything right, apparently you should have 380 points over here. So I don't know where I missed 30 BP, but yeah, that's it. I don't think that there's anything left in the game job-wise. So that sucks. But whatever. I thought I was like going through and getting all of the secret hidden missions and stuff, but it's possible those 30 points came from deductions of things that we've done, but whatever. Really, right now? Oh my god, this is important. Okay, sorry, I had an important phone call. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I don't know where that 30 points went, but anyway, this Baral guy, so this is another thing that I missed out on. I looked this up just before recording, but if you have all of the issues of Gambler Jack, which as you can see I have 5 out of 14, you get something from him that's super cool, and eventually lets you get ultimate items for a character, or ultimate weapon I should say, for a character. And then eventually it also lets you get another thing that lets you get another ultimate weapon, but you can't get that other thing unless you get this one, so we're just locked out of it. But anyway, we're back here again. I don't know how we're gonna get through this battle because I got so destroyed last time, but we'll see. Okay, so we're back over here now. Yeah, everything blah blah blah, shared fist. Also, I apologize in advance if you hear a bit of an echo. I'm not able to record easily right now, so I need to have my headphones off. So you might hear the video in the background. I apologize. So we're gonna use Chu Black Fang and hopefully take out all the stuff behind us. Good. So these things again are Pale Apaches, 1400 health total. So they also self-destruct, which is not great. Can't get all of them together. Should I save it? Not really. Let's use True Distend on him, because that's actually worked really well for us going forward here. You're still not doing great, but you have arts. So how about, what have I been using? Let's see if this works. I don't remember if we were trying this last time and it just did not work at all. Can you not do that? Your crafts are also, you know what, let's hit all of them. Yeah, that'll at least do a nice amount. Okay, that's not really doing too much. I think we're gonna keep Estelle to healing. Oh god. What are those? Those are crafts, so we can't really do anything about that. Okay, we can get all of them. That. Oh god. Oh god. What do you have over here? You don't happen to have the wall, do you? No, of course not. La Tiara at least is going to get us up to max HP before they destroy us. God. That's just gonna kill you. Oh, don't kill Joshua. I thought that was gonna kill Agate. Good. Let's have you use a Celestial Bomb on Joshua so that we don't repeat our past performances of just repeatedly dying. Okay, fine. That's okay. Get everyone a little bit up. Once I get rid of at least one of them, that's going to help out tremendously. Yeah, good. I don't like that they're getting closer like that. Okay, we have an Estelle heal turn. HP for CP, knocks back foes, cancels. Okay, well this guy is definitely the least HP. Okay. Everyone's doing a little better. It's almost dead. What do you have here? We got this stand up. Smite? Let's try Smite. Okay, that's not too bad. Ow. Who's next in line? You're the next closest to death. Yeah, the problem is that, you know, my characters are all short range, so they're all going to be within blast radius. Ow! Did you just run him over, you jerk? Actually, the knockback thing might be good to use over there. Well, we're all gonna get hurt here, but the price that we're paying is that one of them is gonna be dead, so I'm fine with that. Okay. There we go. See, why is this going so much better than the other one did? Let's use True Barrage on you. Oh, you just summoned another little jerk thing. Ooh, nice. Yay! No, can't do anything over there. Let's just get closer then. Ow. Beautiful. Everyone leveled up. Estelle learned Wheel of Time. Oh, she learned how to read. Sure? Joshua learned Evil Eye EX. What the heck? Yay! We did it! Now we can actually go in the castle. Does this ever end? There's no time. Let's get inside. Okay, and by get inside, he means let's go back to the guild house and rest because, oh boy, we really need to heal right now. There might be a heal station inside, but I can't trust that. Why did I run right into them? I was looking for the hotel, and I just decided that this was the hotel. The hotel is up here, isn't it? Can we heal in here? No, we can't. I really don't want to see what happened to Philip. Where do we heal here? Yeah, this is all just people talking and stuff. Maybe there isn't a heal point in here and I'm just crazy. Okay, maybe I'm just crazy. Fine, we're just heading in. We got plenty of EP charges, I don't care. Whatever. I assume Philip is dead. Where is he? Oh no! Not even the Royal Guard can stop him, huh? Miss Estelle. Oh no! Oh no! I liked him all of a sudden. Philip and even Doonan. Did you try to stop them? To my shame, I could not. I suppose age has caught up to me. I could not hold them for long. Is the Duke... He's fine. I believe he was just knocked down. Oh, okay. That is a relief. Her Majesty has retreated to the royal chambers. Please hurry. Oh no, Philip! He's just unconscious. Thank God. Let's hurry. Chloe's in danger. Right. So these are the Queen's chambers. Our destination, then. This sucks. The only one who didn't just fall over was that old-timer. Yes, he was quite an expert. He was really still silly, though. There was no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man. Come now, don't say that. He proved his worth or loyalty. Few men can claim as much. And I must admit Duke Doonan was a little different than rumor led me to believe. True, he did not seem like the absolute debauchee from the reports. I was still amused by how quickly he passed out, of course. They're here! Damn it all, if only Captain Schwartz were here. Stop sniveling, we're the Royal Guard, show them what that means. More small fry. This is getting rather tedious. I told you. All I know to make it fun, let's see who can capture the Queen first. Oh, an interesting sport. I'm game. Well then, let's play. Oh boy. Oh God, they just went right through them. Okay, well, we can't talk to anybody here. No, not this way. We need to hurry to the Queen's room. You know, before we do that, though, Wheel of Time. Ultimate smash technique using centrifugal energy. Wow. Okay. You have Evil Eye EX, which I guess we'll see what that is in the next battle. God. Okay, so you're just not gonna let us go anywhere else. That's fine, I guess. We are in a little bit of a hurry. It seems you have more guests, Queen Alicia. Chloe, Queen Alicia. Still, Joshua. Everyone, thank you for coming. Damn it, we're too late. You sons of... What do you think you're doing? Let go of Chloe and Her Majesty. Sorry, but no. The professor asked us to do this as a personal favor, so no can do. The professor? Wait, a personal... So this has nothing to do with the gospel plan, then? No, don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little since you're doing more than we thought you would. So very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you guys are doing and being a decent human being, then. It has been problematic, you realize. You restored the guild phones across the borough. The professor hadn't expected you to do it so quickly. I gather he wanted to see you suffer a little more. What? He had you attack Gransel for that? That's very like him. You got it. I thought it was a bit lame myself. Thing is, Lo got sent off to secure the Flying City alone. We had nothing better to do, so we said, sure, we'll throw you a bone. Walter, damn you. I believe we understand now. Given that, am I not enough of a prize by myself? Can I ask you to release Princess Claudia? Grandmother, no. I'm the one who should... It is true that the good professor asked for one or the other. My, what a quandary we have on our hands. Weren't you looking to take the princess anyway? Well, a pet bird in a cage somehow lacks charm. It may also be nice to see her elegance shining through even through captivity, but... You don't even start. You're really out of your minds if you think we'll let you do that. Don't make me laugh. Even if we didn't have hostages, are you seriously going to take on all of us? That's right. I promised to kill you all the next time we met. You know what? This is a good chance. Maybe I should just get you all right here. Stay calm, Estelle. They're right, there's no way we can fight all of them at once by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance. But...
Alas, Joshua, it is fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows you could have found an opening, but as it stands...
Out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. So it seems. It also seems like I'm not the one who needs to strike that opening.
What?
Aw dang, aw heck. What? Hello everyone, good work, it's Sid! Your Majesty, Your Highness, forgive my tardiness. Sid! Thank you for coming.
Ah, one of the Divine Blade's lieutenants.
That wasn't too bad. Just a bit more and you really would have had us.
Yes, I'll admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be able to turn away such a blow so easily. This is turning into my kind of party. So, you want to play too? I'll pass for the moment. Really, I'm just bait anyway. What? Aw, dang, it's Zeke. Ah! Oh, man. No way! Ah! Ah! Oh man! It's Colonel Richard! Good, I made it in time.
When...
Wait a... That's unexpected. Oh, I got goosebumps. Richard? Colonel Richard? Hello, Miss Bright. You shouldn't call me Colonel, however. I've been stripped of my rank and am little more than a criminal performing his penal service. Boy, that sure explains every question I'd have about this. Don't call me Colonel, okay? Mr. Richard, it's been some time. I'm glad to see you and the princess are well, Your Majesty. I believe General Bright has already briefed you on my circumstances. So, please, allow me to shield you from these criminals. By all means. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard. The pleasure is mine. I so don't even know what's going on anymore. I think it's safe to say the story's bigger than we are, as it were.
A pair of the
Excuse me, I'm tripping over myself because I'm so excited right now.
A pair of the Divine Blade's students, our wayward Black Fang and a group of better-than-average bracers.
I think we may have tarried for too long. I appreciate the time, personally.
Incidentally, we've already handled things in the city.
Huh? Yo! Yo! Commence Operation Clean Sweep! Remember, our first priority is the safety of the citizenry! It's... wow! Assist the army where possible, engage Jaeger Corps and Archaisms at your discretion! Yes, ma'am! Oh my god. I didn't see this twist coming at all. I thought Kanan was just gonna... just be pining for Richard for the end of her days and being a jerk, but man! Man! Dude! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This game is surprising me. Yeah, it's the Jaegers and versus the intelligence division, essentially. Oh, they've been trapped. Yeah, buddy. And they don't need guns. They just got their swords and their knives and their explosives. Holy. Just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier. When the Special Ops guys show up, that's what it's, Special Ops. And they're going after the Society's goons too. Maybe this is, you know, heavy penance for awful deeds and stuff. Or maybe they're trying to remind everyone how awesome they are. Who the hell would... they're trying to clear their name, Dorothy. Ah, hell with it. Dorothy, make with the camera. Shoot and shoot until we can't film stuff in there anymore. Aye, sir. I think I misread that. I guess it's not an orbital camera, it's just a regular one. Oh, the Jaegers are being pushed back. Very impressive. Not too bad, really. Now then, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? You seemed quite eager for a fight. Are we still desirous of violence?
You think you're funny? If it's gonna be like this, I am gonna call Potter
Stop, Ren. Our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now would only end in an ugly fashion.
The capture of the royals was ultimately an optional objective. Come, let us pull back. Well, if we gotta.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will pardon us, it should be just about time for your next trial, however. I suggest you keep your wits about you.
Next trial?
What are you on about now?
You'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone. Man, I really thought we were gonna have to fight them. They've retreated. Oh man, the Jaeger should pull out of the city as well. A shame we cannot pursue them, but I suppose we can't be selfish.
Yeah, wait.
Way more importantly, just what the heck is Colonel Richard doing here? I thought you were in prison for the seriously grievous crime of being a huge jerk. Well, I said I'm not a... Well, regardless. Before any of that, we have to secure the city. Would you help us?
Well, sure, of course.
We'll help tend to the wounded and with firefighting. Man. And so, with great difficulty, the Society's invasion of Gransel was repelled. I literally just had to do that one fight. And finish all this off. It was one, like, I just had to retry. Okay, it was probably good because that episode is getting too long anyway. And so, with great okay, I said that. Estella's group ran around the city fighting fires and helping the confused citizenry. Eventually, excuse me, the rest of the team arrived, having been contacted by Elnan. Oh, okay, there's our thing. Oh, we got 10 here. So, don't worry, I wasn't off by 30, I was off by 20 points instead. Yuck. I really wish I could have been an A rank. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. He had a suspicion that Ouroboros might try something like this. However, most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight without their orbital firearms, so he decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. And of course, he needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we're supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were being transported to Gransel, where we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay, that's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I take it you had some idea about this, Your Majesty?
Yes, Cassius and I discussed the idea earlier. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of the citizenry must come before everything else.
I mean, if you think about it, Richard was trying to launch the coup on the kingdom so he could take over and, you know, defeat all the enemies and all that jazz. So, like, enemy of my enemy kind of thing. You know, Richard was nuts, but also definitely would have tried to fight the Society as well, I think.
And I knew from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Richard would do so what was best for the country he loves so.
I do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty.
I get it, so then... Oh, right. Does this have to do with the reason you wanted to see us?
In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia has done.
Huh? What's Chloe done? Yes. It was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I've been formally invested with the inheritance. I'm now officially the Crown Princess of Liberl, next in line to be queen.
Gasp.
Whoa! Wow! Congratulations, I think you made a good decision. I really think some of it's simply selfishness on my part. Estelle, everyone, I understand you're the ones who saved everyone at the academy. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Really can't take all the credit, though. Annalise's group was there too, and Seek helped out too. Why is my voice going? Yeah, so I gathered. Sorry, I need to take a drink. Well, when I learned about what happened, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do. What role I could serve to help protect those dear to me. And that's inheriting the throne? Yes. I'm an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, if I can use such a position to protect those dear to me, and if that in turn helps me protect the home I love, then it's all worth it.
Chloe, you silly.
Well, congratulations. Looks like you finally found that path you were looking for, huh?
Estelle, thank you. I really am desperately new at this, though, and I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? What kind of question is that? Duh! I mean, heck, I'm not exactly a grizzled veteran over here, you know. Just as you've lent us your aid time and time again, whenever you need us, we'll be there for you. Estelle, Joshua, thank you. Thank you so much.
What a complete and utter fool I've been. All the things I did without realizing the potential of the young people who will carry our future. Alan.
What is this, Alan? You'll be carrying a good deal of future yourself still, I think.
Quite so. You jest, Your Majesty. Colonel, have her aboard! What is it? Is the city under attack again?
No, sir, everything is quiet here. The Jaegers withdrew rapidly from the city and faded back into the countryside.
Then what is it, man? Speak up.
Well, we received a report from Haken Gate. An Erebonian army is gathering at the border. Oh, God.
What? So they've come at last.
How large an army are they fielding? So far it appears to only be a single standard division. But they have tanks with them. God.
What? Just a damn second. How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of all this?
Gas?
Are they using the same technology as the Society? I thought they might.
No, it's strange. They don't appear to be using ordnance at all. The scout reports say they run using steam engines.
Steam what now? It's an engine that uses steam to move the pistons. It's even more primitive than a gasoline engine. Everyone stopped using them as soon as ordnance were invented.
No sane army would bother keeping such museum pieces maintained. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital tank. Which can only mean one thing. They prepared these in secret.
Hang on, you mean...
It means the Erebonian leadership knew that this was going to happen. So the next trial Ouroboros spoke of. Yes, it must be this. And now they're effectively holding Grancel hostage. Man! I'm gonna punch Olivia in the face. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's one way of sending a message, I suppose.
There's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you as an ace in the hole. A special Joker card he could play, someone he could dispatch anywhere an emergency occurred where he couldn't be. But now he's played that card and you'll have to remain here.
Blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game.
Grandmother, allow me to go to Haken Gate. Say what?
Chloe?
I couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already for our sakes. Let me go. I'll negotiate with the Erebonians as your agent. Very well. Though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them, remember that the scales in which Erebonian and Liberal balance are still unstable.
Yeah, we literally in this game signed the stupid thing.
Those events could spiral into chaos that would engulf the continent. I am counting on you to balance those scales. I will. Estelle's group briefly shared a look. So, in that case, mind if we go with you? I'm sorry? We shall see the heirs to Haken Gate safely. If things get really crazy and turn into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help. Now mind, we can't actually help you with the shooting war as per guild protocol.
But there's a few things we can do from a neutral position, I think.
Everyone, I couldn't ask for more. Thank you, please, keep her safe. Yes, Your Majesty. Leave everything to us.
Estelle, Joshua, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on the movements that the Society may try to make. Even if they attempt to assault us with that massive puppet of theirs, we'll be ready to respond.
Guys, we'll be counting on you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
So Estelle's group took to the road toward Haken Gate while escorting Chloe. Passing through Garoon Gate, they moved through Roland as quickly as possible, and soon arrived at Haken Gate.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my god. So, like, Krana was just...
What was up with him? He was just like, could you please tell us what's going on? I don't know anything.
Was he in the dark? I don't think so.
Explain yourself, General Fender.
Why is a division of the Imperial Army on our literal doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pacts it signed so quickly? General Morgan, I'm the one who would like an explanation. What are you... For the past 24 hours or more, ordnance all across the southern marches of His Majesty's domain have ceased function. And at the exact moment, it seems a massive heretofore unknown structure appeared above your Valeria Lake. Oh, you're using this as a... You jerks. Now I ask you, Morgan, what is going on? It is just as you say. We're as confused as anyone else about the situation. So it would seem. But your situation is, as I said, affecting a large swath of Imperial territory. Given that, you know full well why I'm here, General. You're to try and raise the stallion above us while we're weak, then. We intend nothing of the sort. We are given to understanding that a criminal organization of some sort has been taking advantage of the situation. All we wish to see is that we can be aid to the allies whom we have signed a non-aggression pact with. Those are the orders I received from the Imperial government. Nonsense. What are those tanks doing here, then? I've never heard of a tank that runs on steam and combustion until now. How is it that you suddenly have these tanks which conveniently require no orbital power? That is a military secret. I would think that you would welcome us, though, Morgan. These vehicles are perfectly suited for helping keep the peace. Man, this is getting too close to current events. In Liberal, that is, while this crisis runs its course. You understand my meaning, yes?
We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness.
What?
I like that, you know, Chloe normally has like long hair, and then in her like outfit here, it's just short.
Impossible! Your Highness, what are you...
Look at her! Look at her! Where does the long hair come from? Is it a wig? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not asking questions. She's beautiful. Morgan, well done. Please leave the rest of this to me.
But, Your Highness... And what are they doing here?
We are the royal bodyguards. Sorta, temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Claudia. We swear. I may be inexperienced as a negotiator. That is, however, the proper time for me to step forward and assume my duties as heir. I love her new outfit. Morgan, please.
As you wish, Your Highness. Just keep in mind who you're going out there to parley with, my princess. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gate.
I understand.
It seems they'll be trading words with someone else now, I'm afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble.
This is the first time we've met, sir. I am Claudia von Ostley's Princess of Liberal, granddaughter to the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne.
Oh! Forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. I am Zex Vander, Your Highness, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army.
Yes, word of your accomplishments in battle has reached even us, General Vander. Hey, is that guy famous? Yeah, that's One-Eyed Zex. He's one of the best field commanders Arbonia has.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I have actually seen pictures of you before. Have you cut your hair recently?
Oh, okay, she just cut it.
Now that I look, your face is familiar, but...
This is a bit embarrassing. I cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider it a little girl's way of showing her resolve to take up a burden too heavy for her.
Yeah, alright, Garnet. Hardly, Princess Claudia. It looks very good on you, if I may be forward. Allow this servant of the Empire to congratulate you on becoming heir to the throne.
Thank you, General.
Well then, what brings the Princess of Liberal here? What do you think? Are you here to raise protest against us like my good colleague Morgan?
No, that is not my intent. I'm sure that our neighbors in Arboni must be terrified at the moment. The darkness at night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communications. Believe me, I know how any one of these could inspire terror in people. What I ask is for you to consider your actions. Consider what would happen if your forces were to enter our country. You say that large portions of the Empire are disorder at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Liberal it is worse. And while we no longer bear Arbonia ill will, many of our citizens are agitated and afraid. I could not bear it if the good intentions of our allies were misunderstood.
But...
As you can see, we are investigating these strange events as quickly as we are able. Furthermore, we have managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group on our own. And so I ask for the sake of continued friendship between Arbonia and Liberal, a relationship we value highly,
Give us a little more time, General. We'll make this right. Pretty words. They are at last sound and fury, signifying nothing. Is that Olivier?
Your Highness.
Yes? It looks like him. Why is everyone dressed as a noble? I mean, it's Mueller over there. It has to be. I shall take the reins.
You are a leaf, General. As you wish, Your Highness.
I probably should give him a different voice because he's not acting like a fool right now.
What?
He can't be. You gotta be... not saying that.
You gotta be kidding me.
I believe this is our first formal acquaintance, Princess Claudia. I am Olivert Rhys Arnor, a son of His Majesty Emperor Eugene III.
What? One of the sons of the Imperial Prince? Sure, did you know about this?
You're kidding, right? I thought he was just some sort of agent for Imperial intelligence. Olivert Rhys Arnor? I recognize the name, but I don't know the man. Even though I am a prince, I am little more than a royal bastard. I rarely attend to public matters of state, so I am unsurprised you do not know my face. It does still sting a little, though, I fear. For the lovely girl who was once to be my bride to not even know my face, and arrow my heart.
What? There are no other words.
I see, that's what Colonel Richard had in mind a while back. Man! I'm sorry, I was unaware. Allow me to apologize for the slight against you. Well, I do understand if it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this? No. Erebonia cannot overlook this. Oh? My enchanting princess. Are you aware, I wonder, of a little rumor making its rounds across our great empire? I don't believe I am. Allow me to tell you then. Rumor has it that immense structure in the distance is Liberal's new weapon.
What?
Liberal has developed a groundbreaking new weapon that allows them to stop orbital energy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. It is a rumor which finds fertile ground in the ears of our citizens and leadership. It can't be. It's absolutely untrue. We would never. Then you can prove it, yes. Prove that it is a misunderstanding. If you cannot, then we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumors are true, this is a monstrous betrayal of all civilization, using the pact to hide your intentions. What choice would we have then but to be defenders of the free world?
Okay, what in the hell is this, Olivier?
Estelle?
Estelle?
I'm not talking to you. I just said okay.
I can't just stand here listening to you blather on as you please. Olivia, you know damn well just what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk?
Estelle, wait. Have we met? You seem to know me, even if you did not get my name quite right. Did we meet at a party once?
Huh?
No, you lack the refinement of nobility. Yes, no matter how I look at you, you must be nothing more than a commoner. So, who are you?
Okay, fine then. Want to play dumb no matter what? You aren't the only one who can bust out a surprise.
Oh?
My name is Estelle Bright. I'm a B-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild of Burl.
I guess that changes depending on what rank you got through the game.
In accordance with the laws of the guild, I am involving myself in this dispute as a neutral arbitrator.
Estelle? Ah, I see you're a bracer. B rank, that would make you a veteran bracer who could be trusted with an arbitration of this scope, but...
Trying to say you can't trust a bracer's word, Princess? Sorry, it's the hair. Prince Olivert?
Not at all, forgive me. So what do you intend to do about our little situation, neutral arbitrator?
For the evidence, I judge that Erebonia's claim is false. The floating city is not a Liberalian weapon. I swear it on the honor of the Bracer Guild's supporting gauntlet.
Oh, on the honor of the guild's emblem itself, a bold statement. Certainly a statement for the Bracer Guild holds enough weight that it cannot be ignored outright. However, I shall pose the same question to you then, Miss Bright. What is the evidence of this claim?
Evidence? Well, we've seen for ourselves. The group which made the floating city appear in the criminal society of Ouroboros, which is still operating in Liberl. We of the guild have been cooperating with the Royal Army to try and stop the society's operations.
Heck, if you like, we can have records of everything forwarded to the Imperial government. That would certainly satisfy our need for evidence against Liberal's possible malfeasance. However, you have, I think, missed a key point, Miss Bright. Huh? Assuming then that the perpetrators are this Society of Ouroboros, are Liberal and the Guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis? If you do not, then the Empire will not sit here wringing its hands. The weaponry here, the weapon we have brought, including the cannons of our tanks, all use gunpowder. Would that not be perfect for laying siege to and destroying this little rogue city of yours?
You gotta be joking! What cannons do against something that big?
You never know until you try, Miss Bright. Regardless, I will say one thing for sure. You do not have the ability to put a stop to our goodwill, or our need to defend ourselves. Well then, Prince Oliver, would action satisfy?
Huh?
If we can prove that we can, even in these circumstances, do something about that city, would you give us the time to do so?
Well, I suppose that for some time at least, civility would force our hand, My prince.
Calm down, General. Consider it the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have a pact with. This assumes they can even prove anything.
As you wish.
So then, if you can show me you have some hope of stopping all this, our forces will withdraw. On the crest of the Golden Stallion, and my name is a member of the Arna family, I swear it.
Good, that came through loud and clear.
What? That voice? Is that...
Yes, no doubt about it. Now you're really kidding me.
Dad. Hey, how the heck did you get the RSA working? How the actual heck did you get the RSA working?
This is our proof, men of Erebonia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it.
Dad!
Cassius Bright?
It's been a while, Zex. They finally gave you a second star, I see.
That's beside the point. Why are you here, and what is that ship? How is it capable of flying?
That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather like those steam tanks of yours, I would say. So this is the RSA, is it? And you must be the famed Cassius Bright. I believe this is the first time we have an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though, it feels as if we met somewhere before. How curious, General Bright. I was just thinking the same thing. How very curious.
Isn't it, though? My prince!
Miss Bright, Princess Claudia, I'm a proud member of the Erebonian Imperial family. I will keep my word. General, we have all our forces withdraw from this area immediately. Olivier, you have our gratitude, Prince Oliver. Still, though, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility being presented to them. I'm going to have to come with you. Perhaps I could board the RSA and observe for myself. Oh my god.
Prince Oliver?
A good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the prince as a witness. Princess Claudia, shall we? Of course, I see no reason to object. I'm sure this will only further strengthen the bond of friendship between Ereboni and Liberal. Welcome aboard, Prince Oliver. Man, what a scam. What a scam.
Prince Oliver, what have you done? You finally stride into the public stage for the first time in ages and you engaged in this charade?
I suppose we were too transparent at the end,
Transparent like air? To think that a prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberal. Miller, how could you let this happen?
Forgive me, Uncle.
But do you really think this idiot would listen even if I asked him to stop? Well.
Besides, there are elements of this which should not sit easily on my conscience. I learned all about the truth behind Hamel during this mess.
So you did know.
How could he not know? Even back then, he was a critical part of the military chain of command.
My shame is...
No, Zex, I do not blame you. It was a subsection of the Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. A scandal so vile that information about it had to be tightly controlled. I do not agree with the logic, but I understand it. Steal up that which stinks and buried forever those who would reign in power unblemished. However, rule unblemished. I cannot allow the same trick to be played twice. Prince,
Zex, you realized it yourself, I'm sure. The incredibly fortuitous addition of those steam tanks to our arsenal, the convenient orders to sortie, every bit of it had the fingerprints of Blood and Iron Chancellor himself, Gileath Osborne. He's in contact with Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it.
Personally, I find the idea of a Chancellor whose first loyalty is not to the Empire rather repugnant. Don't you?
My prince, you can't possibly.
I do indeed. The former military man who has become the Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago. The cold-blooded yet bold reformer who laid rails through the Empire and has annexed many of our neighbors through force of arms. I've decided to slay the beloved monster which has made its nest in our Empire. You may call of this my declaration of war.
Unbelievable. My prince, do you even realize what you're attempting to accomplish?
I'd like to tell myself I do, at least. He is not only politically strong, but he has de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, all who stand against him are the nation's feudal lords, and their influence weakens by the day. Worse still, my father's trust in him is nearly absolute. The very picture of a monster, I would say.
Why then even...
Is it not obvious? Because the way he acts is not beautiful.
What?
My eyes are opened as I travel the borough. People and countries are at their greatest when they are proud of themselves. And I wish for my people, my fatherland, to feel the same pride, to be proud of accomplishments, not conquests.
I hope you can understand, Zex. My prince, you become quite a man.
As they say, only an unwatched pot will boil. It's been 7 years since you took me under your wing to teach me what you knew, Zex. I simply learned to apply what you taught me when you weren't looking.
Indeed. Very well, I'll put my forces back. I must remind you, however, that the 3rd Division was merely the vanguard. Osborne is mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days. And then they march. That's your deadline.
Yes, we'll act with all haste, Zex.
Mueller, you're going with Prince Alfred, I take it? If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by the collar. I imagine I'll have to do so either way. Men, fall out! We're withdrawing to Palm. There we will await new orders.
Yes, sir! Man, that's a lot of... We avoided a lot. And so we managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time at least. Really though, no one trusts me it seems. My lamentations truly are ceaseless.
Of course they don't, you nitwit. Even I didn't think you had something like this in you.
As they say, if you're going to play your cards, throw in all your chips. Besides, you certainly did a good job in arranging all the pieces. You could say we're partners in crime, confederates of love, bees of a flower, have shared of the sweetest honey.
I am armed, Olivert.
Olivier! Still, brilliantly done.
Brilliantly done, my entire butt! Would you please explain what in the hell is going on?
Why, it's exactly as it looks. There was something rotten in the state of Arabonia. I simply dragged it up onto the stage.
The stage and the rest of us couldn't get a peek at the script?
As they truly say, if you wish to deceive your foes, deceive your friends. Having the Arce show up after you negotiate us into a corner. That was the plan Cassius Bright and I came up with. Dad and Olivier, I should have known. Once Dad showed up, I thought that might be it. That was the idea, at least. What a sneak. This episode, man. This episode's got all the fun twists in it.
Here comes deceitful jerk number 2.
That's a little cruel, don't you think? I was listening in by phone. You handled those negotiations expertly. Thanks to you, the arrival of the Arce had all the impact it needed.
Listening in by what?
Of course, that artifact of yours. Ah, my dear Sarah, no more of that, please. It would be a little problematic if he heard about...
A little too late on that score, Prince.
Oh. Everyone is here. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Kevin! Kevin's here too! And Julia as well. Your Highness, I heard about the attack on the capital. I'm very glad to see you're safe. I'm sorry, Julia. I can only imagine how worried you must have been.
Well, part of it's my fault. If I had finished the Arceus upgrades, we could have come by to help out ourselves. Unfortunately, zero field reinforcing the most advanced ship in the world took a while, if you can believe it. Still, glad to see everyone safe.
Yeah, hang on. How is the Arce flying? Thank you, Gag8. Finally, one person here with brain cells.
You made a zero field generator big enough for the entire ship?
Yes, indeed. The one I gave you were prototypes I whipped up to help design a large-scale version. I've been locked up in the Arce ever since you left, and now it's finally ready.
I see.
So in other words, every last bit of this was set up by Dad.
Come now, don't say it like I'm a criminal. I simply did what I could to make it easy for you to act. You did this because you wanted to, yes?
Well, technically, I guess, but I don't quite get why you're here, though, Kevin. Alright, well, while I was at the cathedral, word came in from the Grellsritter higher-ups. They've been hitting the books. I think I got a good picture of what kind of thing the Oriole is and how to end this mess. And once I told Cassius about it, I got hogtied and brought out here. Well, what? What, the Oriole is? Yeah, so... First of all, the Oriole isn't that floating city itself, really. We think it's an artifact within the city that provides the whole thing with orbital power and helps control the flow of it. The Gospels are basically like distribution thingies for it.
An ancient power source for a city. But then, why is it causing all our orbits to shut down?
Now we're getting into guesswork, but a couple of really old legends talk about the Oriole striking down threats to the Chosen. Meaning all our modern orbits are being seen by it as threats to the Chosen.
Disabling any possible threat in its area of influence. It's a defense mechanism, essentially.
It's extremely likely, and really, this gives us a ray of hope. Doing something about the entire city would be difficult at best due to its sheer size, but if we can find the actual Oriole somewhere within the city, we may be able to find a way to deal with it.
I see, that is an idea. That does sound like a plan, at least. Yes, it seems as though our final goal is well set for us. We should board the Arce and make our way to the Flying City with all haste.
The decision to use Arce must come from the royal family. Princess, shall we?
You don't need to ask. Captain Schwartz, prepare the Arce for launch. We are heading for the Flying City above Valeria Lake.
At once, Your Highness.
And my bracer friends, please, everyone, lend your aid to Liberl in our hour of need. This mission will likely be the last one of this crisis.
Well?
Saying it like it's even a question if we'll go.
This is... This is something we should leave up to our leader.
Leader? Estelle. We mean you, of course.
What?
Why so shocked, Estelle? We all do have our own stake in this, yes. But one way or another, we've been tagging along in this wild ride of yours.
So in that sense, Estelle, you're definitely our leader.
Well...
Still not quite ready for it?
No, she is. No matter how grim it gets, Estelle never loses hope. That light is always there to guide me, to guide us. That's why only Estelle could even ever be our leader.
Joshua, not helping! Estelle, your face is red as a beet. Cute. Okay, I get it. Chloe, the guild accepts your mission. We'll find the Oriole on the Flying City and save Liberl.
Thank you. Good, that's finally settled. Now I can get back to headquarters.
Dad, you're not coming with us?
No, I'm afraid I can't. They may have retreated for now, and I trust Zex to keep his word, but we can't ignore the larger Erebonian threat. It's not just Hawk and Gates. They could use non-orbital powered vessels to invade by sea. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Society attempts another raid on Grancel. I can't leave the Royal Army with all this going on.
Yeah, I get it. I'll do my best. With Joshua, with everyone. So, Dad, try not to kill yourself with work, okay?
It'll be a struggle, but don't worry. And Joshua, let me give this to you.
Huh? Cassius handed a letter to Joshua. A letter?
We just got a letter. Call it a father's heart. It's between men, so it might be a little shocking for Estelle.
Gentle reminder that I'm right here and still have my staff. I'll read it when I have the time, Dad.
Please do.
For the love of, I seriously did not get guy stuff like this.
Don't be so harsh, Estelle. I'm taking some time off once this is over. I intend to spend a lot of time at home once I can. Estelle, make sure we can all share some omelet rice then, alright?
Huh? Yeah, you bet.
Man.
Are you sure, Cassius? If you're the bad word, you could have gone with them, you know.
No, it's fine. Weissman is even more dangerous than I thought it would be. If I accompanied them, I would simply be pinning a target on their heads.
Yes, if you're out in the open, he'd strike at your ankle like the snake he is. The price of fame, huh? It is maddeningly frustrating, let me tell you.
Of course, this is also what gives us a chance to strike.
A game of truth and lies as two of you try to read the other, huh? Speaking of lies, do you think the Blood and Iron Chancellor will really hold back?
As powerful as he is, he can't gainsay an oath from Princess Olivert easily.
As long as we don't give them any more of an opening, I think we'll be safe. Huh, I hope so. Everything rests on the team aboard the Arcee then.
Yes. Lena, and great benevolent Idios of the sky, shine down when your children must walk, please, that beneath this enormous sky they might find the path they seek. End of chapter 8. Oh my god! Wow. So much going on here. I didn't think that the Richard thing would happen. I'm still absolutely shocked by that. But yeah, I knew that Olivier had to be somebody special, you know, some sort of royalty or something. But man, that was a really big just everything. I can't wait to start the next chapter, which I believe is the last one. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. It's been Sephiroth1204 with Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. Whew. Goodbye everybody. Bye bye.